What's going on, guys? DK here, and today, well, sorry about the little Pixel Gun 3D footage there, and sorry about even more Pixel Gun 3D footage, but I think I really did good. I think I kind of clapped these kids. So, a thing I just wanted to say is this. So, online school. Online school is something we had to do our entire lives, or not really. Sorry if I sound like a boomer. Well, whether we had to do an assignment or IXL, trust me, like online school sucks. And your boy Yeet Kid is one of those individuals who had to go through online school. Yeah, and it was kind of bad online school. Like, it sucked a lot. So basically, so I kind of got out of school in March or February. I don't really remember, but when I had my mom tell me that she got an email from my school, that school was out, and I was like, yo, that's sick. No sweat, I'm gonna be playing Fortnite all day with the boys. But then I realized we had to do online school, which kind of sucked for me. It was like, great, more homework during quarantine. And trust me, it was. Like, here's something for teachers out there. If you said added more homework for quarantine, literally, you are not a good person. Like, here's something. Like, something that there's something in my school. So basically, there's a lower program for kids who need help getting into the upper grades and that stuff, yeah. So basically, the kids in the upper grades, we were kind of still in the same grade, but the kids who were in the upper grade were not getting any homework at all. Like, seriously. Not any homework, seriously. We were like, what? Why are they getting homework, but we are? And the teacher was like, oh, just so it'll excel you in life. And trust me, I did a study, is like, homework does not excel you at life. Literally, any teachers who are watching, don't give any of their kids homework. It sucks. The kids are not going to like it, and they're going to give them stress and anxiety. But what sucked the most about it is that we had something called a reading log, which meant that we had to do reading, but it was mandatory. Like, we had no choice to do it. It was like really sucking how to do the reading log. It just like was horrible. I didn't like it at all. I just never really kind of did it. I just hated it. But sorry if I sound like that guy who says I hate everything, like that stuff. It was kind of bad how like some kind of thing called a reading log would ruin like reading for me. Sorry about that, but here's one story from online school. So basically, I was in math and there was like a little small group in there. It was me and a bunch of girls and my friends with a bunch of that stuff. So it was pretty boring with not having my friends there. So one thing I just like to point out is that I kind of have a double monitor, so that's why, like, you know how my old video recordings, like, I had OBS open, and that's because I had a single monitor. Now that I have a double monitor, sorry that I'm flexing, it's just that it's way easier now. So I had Zoom on my other monitor, and my teacher was like, are you looking at something else? And I was like, oh no, I have Zoom on my other monitor. And halfway through my sentence, she was like, no, I want Zoom on the normal monitor. I was like, okay. So I moved it to my normal monitor. So like, after that, she was like, are you looking at something else again? I was like, what? No, I'm looking at you through like the monitor. And she was like, look at me. And I was like, and I did on the monitor, and she was like, what, are you looking at something else? So I looked at the camera and said, all right, teacher. So like, basically, I'm looking at you through the camera, and I'm looking at you through the monitor, and if I zoom to the other monitor, then that means I can still see you, but on another monitor. She understood and was like, sorry, I didn't know, and yeah, everything was okay. So then another story I have is like, basically, in one online school part, it was like we were doing 2 last Kahoots on the last day of school, and I asked my teacher if I could use the name Yeet Kid the winner, but I didn't want to use my real name for this because privacy reasons and that stuff. So I asked that, and she said, no, just put your real name. I was like, okay, no sweat, that was good, that's chill. And then I was aiming for my name, lowercase, uppercase, you might know what I mean. But my hand accidentally shifted to the other name, and I was like, oh, sorry, bro. Like, my cursor, like, I was moving all the way to my real name, uppercase, lowercase, but then, like, I accidentally clicked that. But my teacher, like, I didn't know what she meant. She didn't know about, like, accidents, but she was, here's something. My teacher kind of did play favorites. So if you're not on the favorite list, you kind of had a disadvantage in school. So she was like, what? I don't believe that, and you really need to do that. And like she said that I was a bad example for like my baby brother and like some other person's sister who was there. And I was like, hold up, my little brother isn't there, and everyone kind of heard that I accidentally clicked it. So one of my friends also joined, and he had put a fake name intentionally called Not Friend. I don't want to say my friend's name for privacy reasons too. And like my teacher was like, no real names. Hold up. So in what right mind is it okay for someone to like kind of shame someone just for accidentally clicking the wrong name, and someone who intentionally does it, they don't get shamed at all? I was actually pretty pissed, so I told my mom, and like that Kahoot, I just curled up into a ball and started crying. I didn't even answer any question. Like like the other Kahoot, I didn't at all want to do it. So yeah, I was pretty mad at my teacher. Like, my mom also told the teacher that she had to stop shaming me, and then the rest of the day it was fine. I didn't get shamed, and I had a nice summer. By the way, I do have some more stories of school, and I'll literally kind of tell you some right now. So another school story I have is pretty funny. So like when school was still a thing, we kind of had this like a thing called like assemblies. I'm pretty sure every school has this. So like we had an assembly about fitness and that stuff, and we were just having a good time when like one of the kids asked the art teacher, who was kind of mean but not that mean, if we were gonna go on the playground, and she said, I don't know. And then like the PE teacher was like, hey, are we gonna take the kids to the playground? And she was like, literally like that, and like literally that was pretty funny. Like it was on like the left part of the bleachers in the gym, and like so the left part kind of was pretty funny. It was kind of laughing. We were kind of laughing. It was kind of funny. And another funny story was this. So basically, me and my friends were on the tower swing, which was something like a swing on a tire. Yeah, you could probably imagine it. So basically, we had this thing where you could get kicked off the tower swing. So literally, like, we were on the tower swing, and my friend was just playing on it, just sitting there. And then one teacher comes in screaming, hey, get off the tower swing. So my friend gets on, and like, she tells him that he's kicked off for the rest of the day, which was kind of funny to imagine, but I kind of feel bad. F in the chat for him. And one thing, if you comment yeet, then you might, and I'll do something. I'll do a face cam video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this dope Pixel Gun 3D gameplay.